It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity, and this is the grand reveal in Santee. 2 days, full crew. About 3.5 yards of soil, 2.5 ton of boulder, a bunch of plants, and some little special extras. We found a couple of really cool terracotta pots in the client's yard that we incorporated into this installation. I put a couple of cool mangaves in the pots. We also found this aloe ferox buried in the shade in the client's garden, so we moved it into the sun, and it's going to be so fun to see how that grows. We have a beautiful piece of driftwood that just absolutely made this area right here. Wow. I got that from Driftwood Larry. He has a beautiful collection of driftwood at Waterwise Botanicals. Just stunning, isn't it? And you know what's cool about this, and I don't know if you can tell from the video, although Hannah's got a great angle going, but you can see the drain right here. And we talked about how we dug down a French drain and we put down a corrugated pipe, and then, you know, on top of gravel, and, you know, blah blah blah. Right now, the way the topography is going is the garden is slightly elevated, when in reality underneath the direction is completely opposite. So when the rain comes off and out of this downspout and goes in here to the drain, it's a downward trajectory all the way over to there. But with smoke and mirrors and garden magic, we were able to create a top layer that went just the exact way that I wanted it. So, like in phase 1, we have Cali Gold 3/8. I top dressed with burgundy lava, and I was so delighted today when I came to work and saw that our client had put out a sign that he made. Now, before my head gets so big that I can't fit through the gate, his wife's name is Laura. And that was that sign he made for her many years ago. But hey, I'll take partial, right? It's my garden too, at least until I leave. So yeah, see how this now integrates so beautifully with phase 1. And we are really starting to get somewhere, aren't we? Holy moly, I can't wait to show you guys phase 3, which our client has enthusiastically signed off on, and which we will get going the end of July when we get back from our trip up to the ranch. I have a brief window of time that I'm quite confident I can get it squeezed in. But yeah, I mean, take a look at what we're going to be working with next. And our client rolled up his sleeves. He got busy. He took a bunch of stuff out of here already. But look at this. So we're going to go from the pomegranate tree, which we're leaving. This pomegranate here stays. But these two have been shorn into submission, and they're not budding, blooming, flowering, setting fruit. So these two are going to go. This one's going to stay. And look at this hot mess. We are going to keep, obviously, the agave attenuatas and the Pride of Madeira. Pretty much everything else is going to go. We have a cute crepe myrtle tree over there that's going to stay. Obviously, the olive is going to stay. But we are going to create more magic of dappled delight in here. We're going to be pulling the rosemary out of this little circular bed, as well as the crap that's in this bed with the crepe. That's not a crepe myrtle. It just, the crap of the crepe. No, it has a similar wood, but it's, is that a Cupaniopsis? That's a Cupaniopsis anacardioides, right? Yeah. Yes, it is. I'll be danged. Huh. Anywho, I digress. So, right? We've got great bones, great hardscape. Adore all the climbing roses all along the fence lines in this property. We are going to have such a ball. And systematically over the next year, we hope to be able to complete the entire backyard. But we will delight, as does our client, in what we have accomplished in a total combined of just 6 days. Phase 1 was 4 days, this was 2. So yeah, what a great way to kick off the summer. I would like to thank you all for joining in and following this transformation. Thank you to Corona Tools for providing all of our clippers and scabards and shovels and wheelbarrows and scoopers and pocket pruners. Thank you to Cool Job for providing our gloves. Thank you to Waterwise Botanicals for the hats and the plants, and KRC for the rocks. It just clearly takes a village, doesn't it, guys? So thank you all so much. Enjoy your summer. Stay tuned, and I'll catch you later. Bye, guys.